Okay, this is the third video in the construction of the Ultralite Buggy. As you can see, we've moved on quite a lot from the first two videos. The chassis is now in a rolling stage, albeit with a few chunks of wood to hold the suspension in place at the moment whilst we work on it. So I'll just walk you through it now. As you can see, we've got the front suspension there with the twin wishbones. That's worked out really well, quite pleased with that. There you can see the shock absorbers. Top of the shock absorber mounts aren't actually constructed yet. That's the next stage after I've finished the rear suspension. So if we walk it round, you can see that I've got one seat in for the moment, just whilst I'm setting up the steering and pedal assemblies, which are yet to go in. And you see there we've got the engine back in again off its engine stand. Rear suspension there. We've got temporary drive shafts in place. They went in yesterday, just so we can get the lengths that we need. So we've got a little Suzuki 3-cylinder engine there. And we've also put some undercoat on the frame just to stop it from rusting whilst in construction. We've got the aluminium tread plate floor there in place. And then we've got the standard Suzuki hubs. No discs on them yet, but they're in. Calipers, so it's discs all round. And we've got the 15-inch Japanese alloys. And general grabber AT2s. So a lot of work to go. But as you can see, it's getting there. A close-up of the engine bay. So there's our 3-cylinder Suzuki engine. Still got a lot of time, a lot of clean-up work to do on that. Time to clean it up. You can see the engine mounts down there. That's one. Another one over there. And then the rear one down there. Obviously there's still a lot of custom work to do on the engine, and obviously the rear dampers in place there, and we'll need the brackets mounting to fit those as well. Fuel tank's going to go in that gap that you see between the lip of the aluminium tread plate down there and the cross bracing there. So it's a narrow long tank behind the seats, and we'll put a firewall in between the lip and the top of the bars where these diagonals here come down and join the crossbar. As you can see, the steering wheel is covered in tape to keep the grubby fingers off the finished article, and it's all just basically clamped in place at the moment with a big chunk of wood. Obviously this needs to come down a bit yet. We'll probably raise the seat up a couple of inches, or an inch and a half or say. Maybe angle it slightly as well, just to increase the comfort. And there's still a couple of cross braces to go in at the front here as well. Steering rack is in place and the brackets are finished, so that's one there, and you can see the other one just at the far left hand side of the picture. The steering rack does work. So, as you can see, again the actual column assembly is just lashed together at the moment. You can see there the hub carrier that's been built to handle it, and the rose joints top and bottom there. There's a second plate to go in there to strengthen that up as well. Well, those are a 16mm Kevlar reinforced rose joint mounted on them. and each one of the rose joints that's at the end of each one of the suspension arms. So you can see that one in there. Those are a 12mm, again Kevlar reinforced rose joint. Okay, so the front suspension arms, although they're seam welded together, the actual ends here where the rose joints aren't actually seam welded yet, just in case you need to shorten those arms slightly to get the ride correct. So we've got the most of the suspension finished now. And there you go. So hopefully the next video we should see some pedal assembly in there, steering column finalised, and various other bits and pieces, and the shock absorbers mounted properly and without the wood. Okay, thanks for watching.